Hello folks, how's it going? I'm not in front of my candle like I normally am, as you can see. I'm out in the forest having a walk, and I just wanted to get a little bit of video out here. Oh, that's bright, isn't it? Anyway, I just want to get a bit of video out here before it gets dark, and then I'll pick this video back up once the sun goes down a bit, and I'll tell you what's on my mind then. So speak to you soon. Well, for you it'll be literally a few seconds, but for me it'll be about an hour. See you in a bit. Right, I'm back folks, and it's surprising actually because it's darker than it looks on the screen of the camera. So as light as it looks on the camera, it's a bit darker than that in reality. There's the forest. Stretches all the way from around there, all the way. I can hear somebody in there still. Bloody hell, it won't focus now. The bloody hell. Yeah, all the way up there. It's fairly big. But anyway, what I was going to say about what the mystery was about was I often, whenever I get the chance, I often go out walking in the woods and in the fields and, you know, wherever. Calms me down, makes me feel good. And what I find, I've only just sort of realised what I've been doing. And as soon as I realised it, I thought, you know what, I should talk about it on the put a video on about it. And what I've been doing is, and I think I've been doing it subconsciously without even sort of realising it. But I come to the woods about, I don't know, an hour before it gets dark, and I wander around for a bit, and I love it. Sun's out, it's beautiful. And then you get the darkness creeping in, and I'll do it on purpose because it gives me that little bit of like dread. You know what I mean? I watch horror films and that, and it gives me, I'm always looking for that little bit of dread, like I always say about. But it just gives me that, there's an edge to it. You know what I mean? I know it's just the forest, and it's just dark, but you put them together, and it's such a, as the sun gets lower and lower and it, you know, it fades, it's like the creeping dread, man. It just creeps in a little bit. I'm not terrified, of course not, I'm a man, I mean, you know what I mean? But it's something about it, being out here. I can hear voices over there. There's not normally anyone left in here after, you know, this time of night. And you know what I mean, you pretty much got it yourself. But yeah, I just find myself just waiting for it. I didn't realise I was doing it. Do you know what I mean? And it's something thrilling about it. I love that little bit of just a hint of being scared in real life. I wouldn't want any more, you know what I mean, dread-filled, you know, things going on in my life. But yeah, I didn't even, like I said, didn't even realise I was doing it. I mean, I did, but I didn't sort of correlate that I was getting a buzz from it. But as soon as I realised it, I was like, I'll have to do a little video on it. Because every horror fan loves a little bit of, you know, they love a little bit of buzz, they love being scared. But only so much, not, you know, not too much. But I tell you, there's another aspect to it as well though, because I say I come into the woods, come into the forest, and there's a walk you can do. Because obviously you go all the way round it, wherever you want, and then you come out down the bottom here, and there's a train line down there, and you go along under a bridge and around there, around the fields and up here, and you back up to the top here, and you can get back in. So if you go all the way around here, right near the top area, you can get back in, and I have to get back in to get back to where I'm going. And an aspect to this, you know, looking for a bit of dread and a bit, you know, fear, one of the biggest aspects to it is I've come out here, and you know, you can still see pretty pretty decent for how far down the sun is. And but the bit when you get around the corner here, and you have to go back into it, and it's just this deep, dark, looming dread, and you get a little, as you're walking towards it, you just get a little bit like in your stomach, you're like, because you don't know what's in there. Hey, you know what, there could be a mad axe killer in there, could be a Sasquatch in there, could be anything, who knows, could be some witches. But yeah, I'll tell you what, when I get around now, I'll pause it again, and as I'm heading back in, I'll do another little video. I just thought I'd share these thoughts with you, because it does give you a bit of a buzz, if anyone can relate to that. Anyway, right, I'm back. You can even see, even in that, what, 10-15 minute walk, it's really got dark now. The sun's still up over there, that's where it's setting. But when you look at that, the trees, the tree line, and you know you got to head straight in there. Well, saying that, there is another way I could go. It'd take me longer, but why would I do that? I want the thrill. I want the thrill. I'm chasing that feeling of dread. Safe dread. Relatively safe dread. Like I said, there could be anyone in there. Most people, I can't hear them voices anymore. Most people have got the good sense to clear out of here before the dark, before it gets dark, I'm trying to say. But before nightfall, should we say? That sounds more ominous. You must be out before nightfall. But not me. I'm the fool that walked through it in the middle of the night. Well, you know what I'm saying. I can't even think straight, because I've got that feeling coming upon me in my stomach of like, I've got to go through there. Anyway, I'll stop talking now. I'll just show you how dark it gets when we get in there, and then and then it'll be cheerio. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching this time. I'm not even in there yet, and I just heard something. It creeps the hell out of you when you hear something. You know, it's just going to be a deer or a rabbit or something. You never know, though. Here we go. Can't see a thing. Anyway, if you don't hear from me again, you know the Bigfoot's got me, or the Mad Axe murderer. Cheerio for now. I'm pretty much out of the woods. Back to civilization. Funny thing is, I'm down here that often. I've got a little place I always put my stick always put it lodged in this tree, and it sits there till the next time I come down, which will probably be tomorrow. Yep, heard a noise. Anyway, I made it through and I didn't die. Through the, I don't know what that is, wheat field, I don't know. I never know what it is. And we're out. We're back. We're back.